By the way, if you know that hat, you're goated. You're goated. Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy BMO. Back with another video. I know it's probably been like a couple of days since I recorded. I really need to start recording on this more and more. I'm gonna get on here and say, you gotta have balance in your life. You gotta have balance in your life. You gotta enjoy life, but also be locked in and chasing your goals. And what I mean by that is, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've tried just enjoying my life, living day by day. But me, I'm very ambitious. I love to be locked in. I love to be chasing goals. So that doesn't work for me. But I'm also on the other side of the coin where I get too locked in and I'm not as happy as I want to be, or I'm not enjoying my life to the fullest. And that's why I'm getting on here and say that you have to have balance. Balance is key. Balance is key to really grow in life. You gotta learn what to let go and what to keep. You gotta learn what to learn and what to get rid of. You gotta learn to enjoy life while you pursue your dreams. Yes, your dreams are important, very important. I'm happy you have them. I'm happy you have big dreams. That's very good. It's very good for you. You have to live. You gotta be free. You only get one life. You only get one chance at this life. So if you're not taking full advantage of that, it's not a good thing. And I promise you, I've been on both sides of the coins. I've been where I've been so locked in that I just exit everything out, which is good to a point. There's a point you don't want to pass. There's a point where you still want to enjoy your life. You still want to make the most out of things. You still want to make memories. You still want to do those type of things. And I know your goals are important. They are very important. I'm glad that's a big priority for you. But you also have to enjoy life. You also got to go out and do some things. You don't have to be so strict. I promise you. I made the most progress in my mind, my body, by not being so strict. Being to a point where I can manage. I can manage having fun and working towards my goals and achievements. I learned that. It took me a while, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a long time to learn to do both. But don't get me wrong, there is sacrifice. There's a lot of sacrifice if you want to achieve big things in this life. And you do have to sacrifice. That's very important. But that's very important. You have to realize though, if what you're chasing is not really what you want in this life, but you have to realize if what you're chasing and sacrificing towards is not deep down what you really want in this life, it's not going to be worth it. You're not going to be happy at the end of the day. You have to figure out to enjoy life and be happy with what you're doing. If you're happy that you're locked in and chasing that big dream, it's going to be only easier. That's deep down what you really, if that's deep down what you really want, if that's deep down what really makes you happy, that's good. There's a limit to how much you should sacrifice, so I do not think you should sacrifice your mind and your well-being. To a certain extent, yes, you have to be uncomfortable. Yes, you have to do the hard things. But if it's mentally messing you up, that's not a good thing. If it's physically draining you, long time period, that's not good either. Yes, I do agree. You do have to sit back and take that suffering for a while. You have to endure it because that's what it costs to chase your dreams. That's what it costs to really make it happen. Just know that you have to be happy though. You have to be happy pursuing that. Doesn't mean you will always be happy, but it means the goal at the end is what makes you happy. And you have to find that balance. You have to find the balance. It's very important. That balance is very important because memories, time, is something you can't get back. Money comes and goes. And I'm not saying that's what I'm chasing. I'm not saying that's what you're chasing. But things like that do come and go. Time is the one thing you cannot get back. So you have to learn to have balance in your life. I've been through periods where I've been so locked in and then I will be so physically drained and mentally drained where I almost undid the progress I did for months of being locked in. And that's not good. And I had to learn that that's not a way of living. That's not having balance in my life. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I hope I helped you out. I hope I inspired someone. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.